Howdy gamers, Old Gamer Guy here. Welcome to another Stellaris Console Edition video. If you saw the last video, you saw me make some very questionable diplomatic deals with several star empires where I got back less than I gave, but as a result I can look into some of their space. And so over here we have an alien space station. It says the function of this alien space station is unknown. This is in the space near the star dynasty of Kregux. Also, kind of in their space is a pirate fleet and a pirate base. I had to deal with pirates in my playthrough as the cloud, but I really haven't had to deal with pirates in this game, I don't think. I don't remember dealing with any anyway. For a little while I've had two construction ships doing different things, but I think I've gotten to the point where I can go ahead and disband one of them. You have to pay a maintenance fee for each ship, and so if I disband this ship, I'll get back a little bit of resources. Not a lot, but a little bit. And I think this other construction ship, I believe this is my original one. I can't remember what it was called. I think this is the original. It's got a few things it can still do. And then I might have it go build another frontier outpost, possibly. I'm not sure exactly. But hold everything. Perkham 3 has been terraformed, finally, into a continental world. We've been working on this for a while. It is a decently large planet, and we will get some decent resources out of it eventually, so that's cool. But first we have to build a colony ship, so here I am at the spaceport orbiting Haven and building a colony ship to send to the newly terraformed planet. I noticed another enemy ship symbol popped up on my map. It's not really in anybody's space. It's just kind of in the middle here of nothing. And it is another pirate fleet. So I don't know who will have to deal with that. I just know that I don't have to deal with that, so that's fine. I decided to contact the Jackass Pact with my diplomatic space phone and give them the same sort of questionable diplomatic deal that I've handed out to everybody else, basically. Star charts. We're trading star charts and an active sensor link, but I'm also giving them a research agreement for 30 years. I've basically offered this same deal to all the empires that are at least a little bit friendly to me, and I'm hoping that in the long run, this will build up positive relations and I will end up in a federation with somebody. Hopefully it will not come back to bite me in the ass. It very well could, because I'm basically giving them knowledge. And of course they accept it, because it's a better deal for them than it is for me. Unfortunately, it didn't really give me much in the way of information. There's nothing interesting going on in their space to look at. But I did notice another enemy ship symbol pop up over here, and it is more crystalline entities. 4 fleets of crystalline entities in this one star system. I have at least a couple of these in my space. I've thought about wiping them out, but I haven't done it yet. I got another tradition point to spend. I've been working on the prosperity tree and the discovery tree, mainly the prosperity tree lately. I have 2 more things to buy before I finish this tree, but if I finish the tree, terraforming cost will be lowered by 33%, which is pretty good. I think I have 3 things to buy still in the discovery tree, but if I finish it, then my research speed will be increased by 10% across the board. All the research and all the areas of science, will be increased, so that would be pretty good. But then I started thinking, I could buy into another tree, and just buying into a tree at the very beginning of the tree will give you an adoption effect. And so I don't know if this was a good move or not, but I decided to go with supremacy, because adopting the supremacy tree will increase your border range by 20%. And I knew that I had some star systems that were just right outside my border. And so I thought this would help. This would put them inside my borders, and I could use the resources. As you can see, there they went. There's my borders expanding. I'm not really sure the payoff was equal to what I just spent to do that. So it may have been another stupid move on my part, but that's what I did.
Construction complete.
There is the colony ship. It is finished construction there at the Haven spaceport. It is the HCS Prosperity. And now we can send the Prosperity off to our newly terraformed planet, full of disgruntled colonists, and put them to work building Starbucks and Chick-fil-A's and malls and movie theaters and bowling alleys, Pizza Huts. And maybe they won't complain too much. Oh, who am I kidding? Of course they'll complain. Over here on this side of my space, I just noticed another ship fly in. It is a DERP Coalition science vessel. And I was hoping these Guardians of Zanam would attack. But they're just kind of sitting there, looking intimidating. And the DERP science ship wants nothing to do with those things. And I've thought about coming over here to wipe them out too, but they're sort of serving as a defensive barrier in a way. 4.4K in the grand scheme of Stellaris is not a huge fleet, but I think it could at least slow down and damage an enemy fleet a little bit, and then maybe I could swoop in with my fleet and defeat them. But maybe I'm wrong thinking that way, but it seems like a good idea. It's a good idea until it fails completely. Unfortunately, when the DERP ship warped away, they warped further into my space here, which I do not like. I made this possible because I opened my borders to them after we had our war, and I was hoping it would make them a little friendlier to me, but it really hasn't. And so I don't want this science ship in here. I don't want them getting any scientific knowledge out of my space. So I decided to contact the DERP. I picked up the diplomatic space phone, contacted the DERP, and told them, I changed my mind. I am closing my borders to you frog people. So just deal with it. And as soon as I unpaused the game, the science ship disappeared. So I don't know exactly where it went, but it's gone from my space, and that's all I care about. I don't want them over here getting scientific knowledge out of my space. But I think we'll go ahead and leave off here for now. It hasn't been a hugely exciting episode, but some cool things have happened. We've got a new colony underway, and we will pick it up here in the next video. But for now, thanks very, very much for watching.